After breast cancer surgery, whether you've had a partial or a radical mastectomy, you're going to wake up to a body that's forever altered. And because the breast is such a symbol of femininity in our society, when you lose it, most people feel fragile about their sense of femininity and its emotional expression. At this point, that's when it's helpful to receive a visit from a patient services volunteer who's had the surgery as living proof that life can be good again. As one woman put it who was newly diagnosed, she said, "It's a wonderful experience to see a woman who's been through exactly what I've been through and still remain the essence of femininity." You may also want to check out some special post-operative dance programs to help you regain your mobility. And one type of dance that has proved particularly effective is ballet, especially the classes designed for women who's had mastectomies. And ballet helps alleviate some of the pain as well as regain some of the movement you lost, particularly through the edema or swelling. And you may find, as many other women do, that your dance class actually becomes an informal therapy group for you because you're all going through this together. It's a great source of support. And as you begin to feel comfortable checking your dance movements in the mirror, you're going to see a gracefulness emerge, one that emanates from your entire being, totally unaffected by any one part, however imperfect. And all the while, the music is doing its own magic because as you surrender to it, it's penetrating through the noise of your anger, grief, or resentment for what has happened to your body. You'll get so absorbed in the moving of your body that the psychic pain fades as you enjoy the aesthetics of the dance. And in the process, you reaffirm your sense of femininity as you begin to feel at home again with your body, with yourself. I really urge you to find your own ways to piece back the broken reflection of your self-image as you go about your daily activities. Let me tell you about Susan. This is a delightful story. She spent an entire day in one of the most exquisite dress shops in town. She just walked in and she let her imagination take over. She dressed up for fancy balls, award ceremonies, and intimate dinners with her man. She tried on everything that she fancied without any reservations, saying that, hey, once you face the fear of death, I'm not going to be intimidated by a sales clerk standing back there with her arms crossed, wondering if I'm ever going to buy anything. And by the time she walked out, she knew she could look just as good as she did before in anything she wanted to wear. So, when you begin to take parts of your life back, things will fall back into balance, even though breast cancer is a part of your life now and always will be. As a woman who's had a mastectomy or a lumpectomy, you can't look at yourself in the mirror and not realize what's happened to you. However, you will find that you'll go one day, 2 days, then a week, then a month, without thinking about breast cancer and without it being a focus in your life. Because, you see, you've come to the realization that cancer has to be part of your life. It can't take over your life. Then one day, it'll hit you that things are really starting to get back to where you want them to be, or maybe even to where you now want them to go. And when you feel good about yourself, the rest of the world usually feels good about you too. Give it a try.